How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Another episode of RemRealty Sandton Conquest. Today we're back in Bryanston as usual, working with a 4-bed cluster, very big with townhouses, you know me, and I can't wait to show you guys how beautiful this home is. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so what we have here is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2 garage, beautiful stunner of a townhouse cluster here in Bryanston East. Very close, 5-kilometer radius to Bryanston Virgin Active, Bryanston High, and surrounding areas. Very easy access to Sandton Central. Very much ideal for the executive in a small family, and I can't wait to show you through the rest of this house. Stay tuned. Alright, so as we walk in here, we have what would be our first living space here, and what I like about it is the small details. As you can see how lit up this bulkhead is with the downlights, it gives off this very modern sense, this very modern feel. But here ideally you would imagine your couch, and something special about this particular home is that it has a bar area actually, so it is ideal for hosting and having small events, family events, hosting friends. Definitely if you're the bachelor or you have a family or whatever the case it is, it accommodates here. And it has a nice gas fireplace here, and very modern style, high in demand here in Bryanston for the ease and convenience in this winter here in South Africa. And ideally you'd probably have your smaller dining table here seating about 6 to 8 people. And then from there, we move into our state-of-the-art A-grade kitchen here with our modern appliances all throughout the home. So here you would have your microwave here. Here you would have your stove, which is gas-powered, with gas cylinders being outside of the house, an abundance of gas. And here you would have your fridge. So I always acknowledge these countertops here. These are Caesar stone marble, high grade, very modern, quite frankly very luxurious, you know. And here you'd have your tumble dryer and your washing machine as standard, and your dishwashing area here. And from there we check out our 2 garage, and this garage is quite unique because it gives you a sliding doorway through it, on top of the door to the kitchen, and the door outside there in that corner. So here, in a way, I believe it's actually an opportunity to show off your beautiful cars. I know you you Bryanston, you Sandton executives are pushing these Mercedeses and Porsche. So you can only imagine like it being parked here, and yeah, with the gloss being cleaner and everything, the sun hitting it nicely, and then you're just having a good chill time here by the built-in Bry area here, which also has a gas unit to do more than just Bry. You know, like you could do whatever you want. It's a Mega Master. So yeah, it's a little patio here. Very, 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 very comfortable and spacious with your yard space over here. All right, now we move upstairs. Okay, so as we move upstairs, you will notice something very unique about these bedrooms. These bedrooms are quite spacious, I must say, especially the two. Coming in, I actually struggled to differentiate between which one is the master bedroom, but I ended up figuring out it's actually the closer one to the staircase, which is unique. You don't usually find that in homes, but let's get into it. So here, we will be starting with our master bedroom. And as you walk in, you have some closet space behind your door. Go to your right. You have some closet space. Allow me to switch on the light. You have some closet space all throughout. So it's actually quite abundant in closet space. Not your desired walk-in closet, as I know most people in the Sandton area, Bryanston, etc., surrounding areas are looking for. But in terms of offering an abundance of closet space, you can't deny that. And here we have the spaciousness of what would be your master bedroom with a built-in aircon, and you have a balcony going through that sliding door there. So ideally, you'd probably have your queen or king size bed facing there, and then you have your mounted TV here. You could have units here, maybe like little tables if you're working from home, a table, etc., etc. You can work comfortably from your room. Really, you would get creative in this situation. And then from there, we can step outside to our balcony, allowing you to get the fresh sunlight when you wake up in the morning. Yeah, you know? Yep. So quite simple, but beautiful nonetheless. So right now we step outside and we are to check the outside area. Nothing too spacious, this part of it, because it's not really intended to be a living area, but generally this is the idea of it. This is where your gas would be for your inside appliances, such as your gas stove and your fireplace, which you can refill maybe every couple months, truth being told, because these are some big cylinders here. So, and then we continue, and here we just have cobblestone all over, leading back to our front area with our outside living areas, our patio, and our smaller garden space. And now we go to the staff quarters. All right, so as we enter the staff room here, we understand that obviously it's not going to be like it's a huge space, but it's quite a comfortable space, I must say, because here you could have the single bed positioned here, and then you have the little, kitchenette area with the closet space and the toilet and shower. It's quite simple, but very much convenient, I can imagine, to accommodate for your staff who will be assisting with the children while you're busy out at work there in Sandton or whatever be the case, or your business. And ultimately, this home is special because it caters to the lifestyle, not necessarily just the aesthetics, which is a very important thing to consider when selecting your next home. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'm glad that you were able to join me on this encounter and adventure of my Sandton Conquest Edition. See you soon. All right, guys, so what I can recommend with a unit like this is definitely a steal and a high value for money, because now the 4 beds, the 3.5 baths, exclusive of a staff quarters, then you have backup power, It is a super spacious unit, truth being told, which would easily accommodate to a small family of say 2 to 3 kids. And you know, ultimately, I feel as though you're getting more value for money in the area of Bryanston East because the complex is quite private with less units. On top of that, you have easy access to Sandton Central, Bryanston High for the kids, Bryanston Virgin Active for your fitness lifestyle, and surrounding shopping centers with ease. Ultimately, everything is on your doorstep. What I've seen is that units like this don't last too long, so you know what to do if you're in the home hunting aspect right now.